Uy, may dumating. Phone 1 by Nothing? Teka, parang na-review ko na yung Phone 1 ni Nothing CMF by Nothing, Phone 1. Nalito tayo dyan, no? So, meaning ng CMF, it's color, material, finish. Based on my research sa CMF na website. Now, this is the first ever phone na meron ni CMF under the Nothing brand, which apparently has the same name sa Nothing Phone 1. And kita natin ang kanyang phone is also the same. Now, this phone rocks in Dimensity 7300. It has a Sony IMX na 50MP main sensor ang kanyang rear camera. And best of all, removable daw ang kanyang back case with your own screwdriver. Good idea yun. So kung nagsawa ka, you can replace your case every single day, every single week, or every single month. Depende sa'yo. And there's a lot of interesting stuff dito sa phone na ito. Tara, pag-uusapan natin. Now, si CMF Phone 1 na may 8 plus 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gig of storage is currently priced at 17,490. Available sa mga Digital Walker Store beyond the box or click the link on the description box below for online purchase. Sabay lalabas si CMF Watch Pro 2 with a price of 4,390 and si CMF Buds Pro 2 with a price point of 3,790. We'll be reviewing this stuff on a separate video. Now, pag-usapan na natin yung kanyang design. Medyo kakaiba nga ng design. Flat na flat ang kanyang likod. Yung matte finish na, it's not the usual matte finish na nahawakan mo sa mga smartphone, but yung medyo may pagkagamo sa feel. So, it feels good in a way na medyo kakaiba siya. It brings a little bit more excitement back sa mga smartphone. Now, pansin ko dito sa kanyang camera module, mukha siyang chain sprocket na makita mo sa mga bisikleta. Unique talaga ang kanyang design. And there's 4 screws over here na pwede mong tanggalin and replace your back case. And meron din siya dito pang sabit ng lanyard. Totally a different design on its own. Good job, CMF. Now, another thing to consider is that pag sinundot mo ng SIM tray, hybrid ang tawag dito, no? It can host either 2 nano SIM or isang nano SIM plus isang micro SD expansion. Another good point. Now, on this side, equally gamosa feel din siya. Hindi katulad may ibang phone na sobrang smooth and slippery. This one, maganda kanyang grip, I'll be honest with you. And on this side, it has the power button, and on the other side, andyan ang kanyang volume rocker. Hiniwalay niya. Now, the grip is good, and what I like dito sa kanya is symmetrical din kanyang bezel. Not the thinnest, but I think it's pretty okay. Another thing to consider, even na medyo mas budget-friendly itong phone na ito, it still rocks the Nothing OS. And check mo itong mga widgets na pwede mong gamitin. Now, probably some of you might ask kung anong build nito. Likod nito is a plastic back, plastic frames, and ang glass protection nito, I'm not quite sure kung anong Corning Gorilla Glass ang gamit dito. This phone has a IPX2 na water resistance, by the way. Now, one of the good things na gustong-gusto ko dito sa CMF Phone 1 is ang dami mo accessories na pwede gamitin. This case, a removable back case, yung battery cover na dito sa likod, via itong 4 na screw, no? So, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws over here. Pag once sinanggal mo, pwede mo palitan to into 3 different colors na available. We have a light blue, a orange, and a royal blue na color. So, guys, if you want to see kung ano itsura niya once na kinabit ko, follow me my TikTok channel. Gagawa natin ng reels or shorts yan pretty soon. And of course, meron din siyang lanyard na pwede ikabit via dito sa button na ito. So, stay tuned sa aking TikTok channel. Now, itong phone na ito is being powered by the Dimensity 7300 na 5G na meron ni MediaTek, and well, it was able to score me a 650,000 points. Ito ang kanyang breakdown score. Thermals, not so bad. Throttle to 75%, kanyang best performance. 852 ang kanyang loop score with a 99% stability dito sa WideLife Extreme. Ito ang score na nakuha niya dito sa Geekbench sa kanyang CPU benchmarking as well as GPU benchmark. Now, pagdating naman sa software support, this one has 2 years ng major Android updates and 3 years of security patches. Now, this phone rocks a 5,000 mAh of battery and it can support up to 33 watts of fast charging and a 5 watts of reverse charging. But one thing that might concern you is walang charging brick kasama sa loob ng box. And dahil sa sobrang nipis ng box, expect mo na, well, parang si nothing din. Wala, nothing. Walang charger. So you can buy one of this, a GAN charger na ginawa ni CMF, which is a 65 watts na GAN charger. Tinry ko naman siya i-charge and, well, mabilis naman siya mag-charge dito sa phone na ito. It took me around mga an hour and 20 minutes to complete the charging cycle. And on a normal day-to-day basis, kaya naman niya magtagal ng one whole day without even charging, which I think makuna naman ka ng battery overall. Now, this phone has a 6.67-inch Super AMOLED LTPS display, which has a 2,000 nits of maximum brightness, a 120Hz of screen refresh rate, 2,400Hz ang kanyang touch sampling rate, and 960Hz ang kanyang PWM dimming. So, meaning protected yung mga mata. So, if you're browsing dito sa social media, be it sa Facebook, Instagram, or sa TikTok, expect a really fast swiping experience dito. Expect it kasi I expect nothing less from this phone dahil sa ganda ng kanyang display. And on the bright side, it also has a level 1 wideband security level, so you can watch all of your favorite HD from 1 to Sawa. And another thing dito, if you're watching videos on YouTube, and expect nothing less but good quality ang kanya display. So, tinry ko na maalamin kung ilang speakers meron dito. Apparently, only has a 1 AAC na linear speaker dito sa ilalim. And I was hoping sana meron siyang stereo speaker dito. But, of course, gusto lang natin sound check dito kung gaano kalakas nga ba ang kanyang sound kahit isa lang kanyang speaker. Honestly, medyo malakas siya for a one single loud firing speaker. Now, I did try to play 3 games dito sa phone na ito. Call of Duty Mobile, Farlight 84, and of course, Genshin Impact. Sa Call of Duty Mobile, expect mo a really good gaming experience. Dahil ang Dimensity 7300, kayang-kaya naman na support itong game na ito. Giving me a good gaming experience dito sa kanya. Halos wala akong na-feel na lags dito sa kanya along the way. It was really good and snappy naman ang game overall. Now, pagdating sa Farlight 84, expect mo a good gaming experience. Though, pag sinagad-sagad mo ka ng graphics, medyo mafe-feel mo there's a little bit more of a lag dito sa kanya. And along the way, you'll feel some frame drops. So, binabaan ko na konti ka ng graphical settings and the gameplay was a lot better. Habang tumatakbo ka or nasa-sniper scope ka, pansin ko halos wala ng lag. And this phone heated up to 43 degrees Celsius based sa aking mansin na thermal scanner. Pagdating mas Genshin Impact, this one, kaya naman niya mag-all high settings. And very minimal lang ka ng lags to my surprise. Even better than gameplay ko sa Farlight 84, no? And overall, the gameplay was nice, smooth, and halos minimal frame drops. Pansin ko after 1 hour, medyo uminit siya up to 48 degrees Celsius. And right now, pag-usapan na natin kanyang cameras. This one has a Sony na sensor na 50MP main camera sensor together with a portrait sensor at an aperture 1.8. Meron siyang True Lens engine with Ultra XDR and AI Vivid mode. Ang kanyang rear camera can shoot you up to 4K and 30 FPS, by the way. Ang kanyang harap is a 16MP na main camera sensor which can shoot you up to 1080p and 60 FPS. Now, right now, let's head on over to the camera analysis dito sa CMF Phone 1 ni natin. Now, if you're trying to take some mga outdoor shots, mga, well, bulaklak, flowers, or the leaves, makita mo, tamang saturation lang meron na dito. Probably the thing na napansin ko it's a little bit warmer compared sa ibang mga cameras na nagamit ko. But one thing na napansin ko dito is very nice ang mga details na na-preserve na dito sa petals, which I kinda like it. And taking some shots dito, I would say na, well, honestly, medyo madilaw siya. Yung makita mo mga water droplets dito sa dahon is still very intact ang kanyang details. Now, probably one thing na wala dito is a ultra-wide lens, but this is a normal shot and this is a 2x zoom shot. Now, clarity niya after zooming for 2 times dito sa building na ito is still clear, and probably yung mga leaves siya dito is a little bit more softer na. Now, if you're trying to take some portrait shots naman, makita mo the subject, litaw na litaw siya as opposed to sa kanyang background, which it's a good sign na yung camera niya would definitely perform. Now, taking some tall building shots, okay siya, except siguro medyo gloomy kaya hindi ko nakita mga details ng cloud, but overall, pag sinuming mo sa building, okay siya. If you're going indoor, low light, taking some food shot, honestly, maganda ka ng camera. Yung tamang timpla ng dilaw niya is looking so good that this food looks really yummy pag zoom in mo. Ang ganda ng tingnan. And taking some cookie shot like this, lalo na kung medyo colorful, ang ganda rin ka ng output. Look at this cookie. And taking a cake shot, well, honestly, sobrang ganda. Sharp, litaw ang kanyang colors. And taking some food shot like this one, masasabi ko is that yung kanyang orange is natural orange dito sa Salmon. Hindi siya saturated orange like other cameras out there. And check out some of these food shots. I would say na ang ganda ng nakuha ko dito sa camera ni CMF Phone 1 ni Nothing. Siguro one thing na napansin ko is pag sobrang dilaw ng ilaw, magiging yellow din ang food mo. Probably that's the only downside dito sa kanya. Now, you're trying to take some shots from indoor. Expect some really good shots though. Ang ganda ng kanyang pagka-reproduce ng mga photos na ito. Ang ganda ng color science niya, by the way. And here's me visiting a digital walker store, trying to check the Nothing logo. Zoom in lang natin, no? And it's, well, okay. Na kung mahilig ka naman sa libro, honestly, these shots are really nice. And yeah, pati mga signage looks good din. Na kung ang hiling mo naman selfie shots, expect a really good camera performance dito sa kanyang front-facing camera. Ganda, no? I mean, maganda yung kanyang pag-focus sa subject and at the same time, katamtaman lang kanyang background blur. And taking another shots sa mga outdoor, expect na talagang it would perform like it should. Now, if you're trying to take some photos from the indoor, well, there are times na medyo nagsasoften siya kunti. But kung maganda naman ang iyong lighting, honestly, it would give you a better shot overall. Tinry naman natin ang kanyang front-facing camera. Stable siya. This is probably one thing na napansin ko dito sa kanya. And hindi siya jittery, no? Unlike the other phones like si Reno 12 and 12 Pro, matagtag ang kanyang front-facing camera. Now, using the rear camera naman, taking this video, honestly, sobrang smooth din naman niya. And pansin ko, I'm just walking using just my bare hand. And hindi saturated ang mga greens niya dito, katamtaman lang. More than natural look ang mabibigyan niya dito. Now guys, how good is this phone? Honestly, pinagtabi ko siya with the Oppo Reno 12 Pro. And it having the same processor, yung ganang performance pagdating sa gaming, this one, I think, is performing a little bit better than the Oppo Reno 12 Pro. Medyo nagkatalo lang sila probably pagdating sa Genshin Impact and pagdating sa Farlight 84. Sa Call of Duty Mobile, halos di ko naman naramdam. Yung kanang camera performance is definitely good. Probably not as good as yung mga Nothing Phone 2, but I would say na okay ang kanang camera experience dito based sa aking mata. And with a price point of 17,490, it's a pretty good buy, this phone na ito. Given na ang dami ng accessories, ang dami ng upside dito sa phone to, and even though that this is a first ever phone ni CMF, which is the CMF Phone 1, I think people should be excited about this phone. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And sub to this channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in the next one. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.